Welcome back to my small hobby YouTube channel and this build video of a REVELL Titanic in 1/400 scale. My name is still Tomo and let's get on with it. In the last video we ended with cranes, and in this video we're going to be starting with cranes, and this time we're going to be attaching wires, well, crane wires to the cranes. You get this thick thread inside the model kit, so you'll be able to wire every single thing on the Titanic if you choose to do so. I did this by adding a little bit of super glue on the tip and then twisting both ends until the super glue sets, and thus making a permanent bond with the plastic crane arm. And if you need practice, you'll need to do this 10 times because there are 10 cranes on the ship. Now we come to the annoying part when you have to attach the stairs onto the ship's decks. And that's just a step that you have to take. I say have to because it's really a big chore. I'm doing this heavily editing the video. In fact, this whole video, the fourth video, is heavily edited so that you only see the end result and not see the many fails and mishaps that happened during this build, because honestly the video would be 3 times as long. Here we have another horrible design, and this time for the railing. The ship has a lot of rails that go on the edge of the decks, and they're just horribly designed. This one is made of several pieces that honestly it took too long to assemble, and even when I did, it didn't look right. It looks odd at crazy angles. It's not rectangle at all, and well, it tests your nerves. That's my fault. I should have done a better job at this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the horror show that is this model kit, and these outer walls are absolutely awful, period. They don't fit, they don't align, they just are not square. They were bathing in flash when I was taking them off of the sprue, so it takes you quite a long time to just clean them off and make them presentable. And it doesn't help that the deck was warped, and so no matter how much cement I poured into the gaps, it just didn't want to stick properly, and it was really testing my nerves to the utmost limits. In fact, I was so angry at this particular step that I didn't even bother to paint the middle deck walls with paint. I just left them the way they were from the sprue, white. To be fair to me, they are not even seen once they're on the ship because they're hidden inside, but I didn't have the luxury on the upper decks where the exposed walls are seen. And this is how the sandwich of two decks looks after almost everything is attached on it. And you can see it's horrible. Look at that. Look at those gaps. It is horrendous. And I was just trying to get it done. Right, so enough for now. We'll see each other again in the last video when we'll be finishing the Titanic. Bye for now.